Okay. Hi, BB.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Now, I'm going to tell everybody to go to the other stream. Now I know something's definitely corrupted. So I need to, now this is, fuck. Hello. Oh, sorry, everybody. So it says upcoming, and I'm going to see what live says. So now I'm going to do this. Oh my God. Oh, shit. Okay. Now I'm going to get the copy and give it to the old stream. All right. Oh, this is so stupid. I'm not doing this again tomorrow. I'm just not. No, I have to write to the company tonight. My exciting, okay. So everybody,
This is the new software?
no, I've had this, but all of a sudden it's corrupting the last 3 times. So hang on, everyone. I'm going to get the old stream that was, now wait a minute. Now it says live and the old stream is gone. I don't understand what's going on. I'm looking at this, 3 watching. So what happened to the original one? The original one is not here. Okay. I'm so happy you're with me, but I can't even, let me see if I have a live chat. This is why we're testing live now, right? So I had set it up with the Restream. Now let's see about Environmental Coffee House. All right. So Environmental Coffee House is going on, but I have to see if, no, see, it's not going on from the original one. Oh my goodness. Hi, BB. Welcome. I'm really glad you tested with me because I'm going to have to test again to see if it happens without a guest. So this was with a guest. You made it right in time. Thank you for me to go live with you. So say hi to everyone while we figure out. Hi, everyone. Yes, testing. Did you guys? I see Chris is here. Patty P. Hi, baby. Hi, Patty. Hi, Chris.
I can't see the chat.
No. If you do you have a phone to use to look at the chat?
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, get your phone. You could look at the chat and you can see what's going on. Yes. So right now I'm going to put our names in. Okay, let's get our names.
Chris, Minna.
Okay, so I got you and I've got the like and subscribe, all the little things on, the buy me a coffee, wherever the hell that
T-Bone,
one went.
there you are.
Hi, T-Bone. Yeah, there's the bias. Okay, there's all my little thingies. All right, I'll get them off. T-Bone's with us. And
I wish I had a cowbell.
Oh, I don't even have a cowbell sound. I have that. See, no, I set these up. Okay. I set those up in my Stream Deck, but I don't have a lot, so I thought we would test. But I'm not very happy with the fact that this is happening. So this is the 3rd time with a guest.
Can the people hear me?
Yes. Can you guys hear? Can you hear her? I think so. So we've got T-Bone and hi, Minnesconsin prepping. T-Bone's good. He hears it. But the problem is I use Restream. And I'm going to show you.
I see.
I'm going to show everybody the okay, hang on. The desktop. Hang on. Okay. So let's go to environment.
Oh.
See, now we can see the page, but look, this is my Restream, okay? And I use Restream. I make these events in here. My software. Let me see okay. And everybody can see that. And these are all my old ones. So you go down, you see all these events. Now, this is tomorrow's, okay? However, where is the event from now? Where the fuck is the event? Sorry for my language, but I'm super pissed because I pay. This costs money, you know? So there's evidently some kind of something that happened with the
there's nothing that says live. Oh yeah, there's live.
And look at the lag. Look at the lag. We're live. Look at the lag. And we're still not back on the. Look at it. Can you see the screen? Now we're going to be able to see each other in a minute. It's got to be. How long is that lag? Holy shit. That's a long ass lag. I've got to do some equipment, playing with the equipment here. All right. Well, let's just go back to us. Obviously, the lag is super long and my Restream is not working. And what am I going to do? I'm going to have to get off with you. So tell us what's going on with you, lady.
I'm unemployed. Our seasonal business is closed for this season. I'm unemployed every winter, so it's a good thing.
Okay, good. She's unemployed for the winter. Yeah. Oh my God, that's great. That's awesome.
I'm like a bear. I hibernate.
She's a bear. She's a big bear. I'm not very happy. So anyway, did I get what I paid for T-Bone? Well, not right now. I'm not. For years. All right. They said your audio's low. I'm going to put it up as much as I can. The thing is, she doesn't have a headset on, so it's a little different. But I can only control a certain amount. No one was notified of what, Kim? Of the stream? Because I set it up an hour ago. And
this was just a test.
Yeah, this is a test. I made a graphic and I said, what the hell, Well, I hope the audio's fine on my side because I've also done a lot of testing on this. I mean, the stream moving. So go over there and put the link in on YouTube to the stream. I mean, should I go back over there and tell everybody over there? All right, hang on. Let's see. If I could find, but I don't even know if I can find the old stream. Let me see while you guys are watching me and see if I can get on my my channel and see if live is it playing. No, there's only one. There's only one place, and I'll show you guys. I only see this. I only see live. Only see one. And videos, let's see. I only see, oh God, my Trump one, 145 views. Boy, did people get triggered. And I think it's hilarious. Get fucking triggered. Jesus Christ. People from other countries that think they know everything. Yeah. Get triggered. It's okay. I don't care. I have fun. It's my channel. All right. So I guess, do we see anything? No. So I'm going to move this whole thing back here. And all right. So tell us about you a little bit before we, we're not going to take that long in testing unless other people want to.
I'll be 64 New Year's Eve.
Congratulations, you young chicken. You spring chicken. She's a spring chicken. Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a spring chicken. All right. Hi, D Ranch. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'll see if I can put the link in if anybody wants to come live with us. And let me put the link in and move around 500 different screens.
Come on in, join the party.
Yeah, I might as well test that too now that I know my software doesn't really work very well. I also was going to play with.
Do they have service numbers? Is there someone you can call?
I'm going to do customer service, but of course it's a weekend and it's a Sunday.
Right.
And I am going to be so pissed that I now have to reschedule, redo this whole thing. I have to redo this whole thing. You're the same age. Yeah, we all are the same age. I fucking hate it. Sorry. I had a big, I'll tell you what.
We're all old yentas.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I had a humongous panic attack yesterday. And
at least we're not alta caucus.
I haven't heard these words in 30 years. Well, I left New York area, a long time ago. You don't hear any of that in Western New York. Hang on a second. I'm going to try to get our stuff up. Okay, let's get our lower thirds. Okay, there's our lower thirds. I can't put a background on you because you don't have a green screen. So, all right. No. So I put the thing up. So let me tell you guys, I made if you know the channel, you follow the channel, I made the live stream, the Trump goofy live stream, right? Because Trump put out his stupid, moronic,
trading cards.
Yeah, his trading cards. So I used the whatchamacallits, the live, I mean the people, the good liars, right? I took theirs and then I made my own video right after the good liars. And oh my God, a couple of people got so triggered they want to fight with me that they said, okay, hey, he said the original never started. No, it wouldn't, but it shows up for a little while, it shows up for a little while. All right. So anyway, they got triggered and, but after I discussed it with them and, talked to them about it, they, well, let's see. I'll see if I can get I'm going to we're going to go and get let's get okay. 'Cause Jennifer hates doing this. So we're going to do it together. Let's get this in. Well, I don't blame her. She has to, she has she has a crazy schedule. So Caleb erased everything, so I did. And then there was another one that erased everything. And so there's nothing here. 16 comments, and let's see. Here. So this guy, he's been along for a long time, if you can see it. Proud Hun. And he's completely loves to argue with me. I think he really loved Donald Trump. So he said,
I will never understand that as long as I live.
He's not even American, hon. He's not even from the United States. He's British. So he probably loves the new prime minister there. All right. So here he writes, and it's okay because I have, it's, hey, I don't even know why he watches anymore. He doesn't like me. He doesn't like us. So why does he watch? To argue. The rush to war, now listen to this one. The rush to war stopped because he's talking about Trump was, and the other one was saying Trump was the peace president. Sorry, but Trump also inflated the military budget. They all did, right, B?
Yes, absolutely.
So
he was
here.
Not a peace president.
No fucking way. A peace president. He's a racist. He
started an insurrection to try to destroy the country.
Yes.
It's not exactly peaceful. He didn't peacefully leave power, did he?
No.
What's peaceful about what he did?
No, but they want to.
January 6th.
I know, and they want to love him. Hi, singing way. I love singing her name. So anyway, I'm going to read you what he wrote. And of course, he wrote, the rush to war was stopped the minute, he means Hillary Rodham Clinton, we must impose a no-fly zone over Syria was defeated. Zelensky's tame legislature passed a decree for the retaking of Crimea 4 days after Trump was ushered out the door. I am aware of the power of the MIC, which I had talked about. Do you understand that it's not just, it's military industrial complex. And we've had another date pass by which time all JFK and assassination files were supposed to be released, but were not. I see RFK Jr. Yeah, he's a star. Praised Tucker Carlson for running a segment on Fox News in which he discussed the CIA's role in killing the president. Okay. I honestly have I do agree with him. The CIA was dirty and had a lot of problems. But I asked him, do you really understand? How do you get to there from a goddamn Trump parody video about his goddamn NFT fucking trading card grift?
The conspiracy gets too big. The problem is there's too many people involved for too many decades and nobody ever spoke. Anything that has humans with it, humans talk. That's how they caught the insurrectionists. They couldn't keep it off of social media. If there was a conspiracy this big and this wide and this old, we would all know about it. It wouldn't be a conspiracy.
In the social media age, hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, so I'll just finish this. Do you really understand American history? I said. Daddy Bush and Darth Cheney. Look up Halliburton. It's a contact sport. So he wrote, of course, I'm aware, but we're all taken in by the myth of a progressive alternative. Barack Obama likely killed more people than Bush Cheney. Okay, likely. Let's understand this. With his wars in Libya and the funding and arming of Syrian jihadis, he was president when the Kiev government was overthrown and brought us to the brink. I think that Bush Sr., criminal though he was in Dallas on that day in '63, had at least a grasp of what a war with Russia would result in, whereas Jake Sullivan, and I don't watch, and John Pierre are clueless. I really don't watch them. And Bernie sold out
I
yet
don't know
again.
what that is either.
Yeah, that's CNN. And Jean Pierre, she's the press secretary. Well, the whole thing is that this is why on our channel, I don't really like to get uber political, because once you get that way and you stray from your wheelhouse,
You
and
have to pick and choose your battles. This is an environmental
right,
channel.
yeah,
That is a big battle.
but
It doesn't need to get political.
well, it does to a degree, because environment is politics, right?
Yes.
It really is. And all right, I'm taking this off and putting this back onto.
But as far as political discourse, we don't need to discuss that here.
Well, there's so many other channels that do.
Right.
But I have
My husband
fun.
belongs to one of his landscape channels, and they keep having to cancel political discourse. Otherwise, they will never get, actual landscaping speech done.
Right.
If we go political here, we'll never get environmental speech done. You got to pick and choose your battles. So if you want political, tell people go somewhere else. We don't do that here.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we don't too much. We don't really talk about, because the minute I talk about SARS-CoV-2, or I talk about the war, or even Trump, which I don't have a problem talking about it, it does unleash a torrent of bullshit that I don't want. What we want to talk about are what we talk about. We talk about the climate chaos that's ensuing. But I like to have fun. And I like making videos. And I don't give a shit, quite frankly. If you don't like us, or me even, don't watch my videos. You like my other guests, watch the videos. And at this point, sometimes I don't really give a fuck. I'm in so much pain 90% of the time. It's amazing I can even do this. It's amazing. Let's see what... I want everyone to examine your ideal of governance to see if it allows for the global cooperation necessary for climate. None of it does. None of it does. No. And she's right. And she's my buddy also. None of it does. And Kay says everything in politics is this country anymore. And you know what? Another thing, guys, I'm going to be taking this video down because it's a test. And so I don't care what I say, because those of you, and I love you, OG Skywatch. I know, because you don't challenge me with bullshit. You have an opinion, but I respect you because you don't try to challenge me constantly and try to one-up me on my own fucking channel, which I'm not usually like this, but I have been in so much pain, for weeks. And I think no, it's not. I'm not a victim. I have made every choice in my life that I have made. I don't blame anybody for any of the stupid ass choices in my life. Men, money, anything I fucked up. Nope. It's no one else's fault. Me.
But still, living in pain. I know what it's like to live in pain, and it's exhausting.
It's exhausting. All right. I'm going to assign T-Bone to number 2 and see if it can fit. All right, we're going to test and get him in wherever that is. Wait a minute, what happened to him? Are you here? I'm assigning you to number 2, so why aren't you coming into... Okay, see, here's a test. Now, I assigned him to number 2. You're guest number 1, yet it's not coming in. He's not coming up on my... Okay, I'm going to check something. Crop the screen. No, I don't want to crop. That's too close. So let's crop small. I do talk when I do this shit, and I know I love my Jen. I love my Jen, but I know I annoy her. All right, let's see here if I can. Let's see what happens if I add him
That
this way.
was so weird.
All right, it worked.
Hey.
Okay, I'm going to move this. Hi, you're with us. Can
Hey,
you hear?
you hear me?
Yes. Yes, we can hear you.
Oh no, I wasn't shooting for that.
No, we all got smaller. You know, T-Bone, I'm going to have to test again with you guys. You know, my test crew now. It looks like I have a test crew. because no, honestly, I want to test this software also will it will use I can use Zoom, but I don't know how to do it. So with Ecamm
I
Live,
have no luck with Zoom whatsoever.
well, I don't know. I've never tested it with Ecamm Live. You're supposed to use, you're supposed to be able to use this, right? I've never done it. So yeah. Hi, Matt. Oh, hi, Matt. Matt's saying hi, Kim, B, and Mr. T.
Hi,
Okay.
Matt.
Hi, hun. So
Hey,
Restream is my multiple streaming software. It's paid for a while, and it has to work.
did you get your money's worth out of that?
No. Well, yeah, I have. I thought so until this. It's just something stupid. Now, I'm going to download the update for Ecamm Live. And Ecamm Live is the actual streaming software. That's the interface. Restream is the streaming software that puts it out to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Not that anybody watches on Twitch. No one ever does. They don't give
What
a
the hell is a Twitch?
Twitch is a platform, and
Yeah, I know it's.
a lot. Yeah, but
I'm just being a smartass.
well, you're a good smartass. You're all right. You can be a smartass
Thank you.
all you want. Yeah, you could be a smartass all you want.
I'm on none of those.
Well, that's okay.
Come on, B. Go ahead. Say one.
now
Take one
see-
for the team.
I know you like StreamYard's free. The thing about StreamYard is I've already paid for Ecamm, and I'm pretty loyal on Ecamm Live. It's the Restream. It's the Restream, this one that seems to be here. I'll just show you real quick. It's this one here that seems to be problematic right there. This is the multi-streaming platform. That's the one that's problematic.
Well, do you really need it?
Do I need it? Well,
Yeah.
supposedly Ecamm Live is beta testing their own restreaming ability. So once my beautiful streaming software, my live stream software, Ecamm Live, which I love, gets there to where I can then multiple stream from them, I'll get rid of Restream. But that's not happening right now.
How are you enjoying that new mic?
Oh, the mic I've had for quite a while. I love the mic. I've had the mic for a while. It's the boom arm that's all screwed up, and if I touch it, it'll fall. Because I have a plastic folding table with glass. It's got glass on it, but it's a plastic.
Yeah.
You can't.
I can understand it.
The boom arm won't screw in, so I have foam under it. So what's holding it up is just the screw that's hitting the windowsill, which is what's holding the boom arm up until I can scrape enough money together to get a new desk instead of a folding table.
So you got some shoddy shit going on there, right?
Well, I can't afford a desk. You know how much decent desks are? They're not cheap. Oh my!
I don't know. I've never owned a decent desk. I'm working with a plastic table myself.
Oh me? Okay. And then the glass, when Osama, Shalel, Kenny, Bila came up and stayed and helped me put all this together, we figured the glass was perfect because it was actually from an old desk I had, but the glass was here. So I thought this would work until the boom arm came into play. But what I had before was just a stand, and I was always going. I'm like this, going down. It didn't look very appealing
Yeah,
unless
you don't want to do that on a live stream.
no. It was. She got her desk on Free Cycle. That's cool. My daughter's looking for my daughter is agreed to get me a desk, and so she's looking everywhere. She goes, Mom, if I buy you a desk and have it delivered, that means I have to come up and put it together. Bitch.
It's like an IKEA dream come true.
Well, she has to come down. So how are you?
That's a good excuse for her to be there. You love your daughter, right?
Yeah, but she never wants to come down here. She always says, when you move there, she doesn't want to visit me because I move there. Yeah. That's
I
what
don't get that.
Well, because I moved an hour and a half away, and an hour and a half away is, she works. I don't. I do this when I can. This is my hobby. It's okay. I love her to death, Dawnsy. And I know Dawnsy's not watching.
Is it really a hobby or an obsession? Which is it?
This? It's not an obsession. I don't think this is an obsession. I love Environmental Coffee House. I like doing it, but I'm doing half the work I used to do because I'm so messed up, But this isn't all about me. What's going on with you guys? Besides being retired for the summer, for the winter. How about you?
That's about it. I'm just getting ready for Christmas.
Matt, why no one's talking about Hunter's laptop? I'm sorry.
Come in a little closer, B. Come in a little closer.
Let's get rid of...
Show off that beautiful face of yours. Come in closer.
Matt, that's for you.
I don't ever stream. I have no equipment.
Well,
I'm just on the computer's camera.
Yeah, and she agreed, and I didn't put your name in, T-Bone. I bet I could while we're doing it. I bet I could get your name in and get it right up.
Oh, no. There goes the sound.
No. It's going to happen, but I don't know where it's going to end up being in here.
Oh.
There it is. All right, let's move it over. There we go. Look at that. And now we have a show. And then we have the other show, Divided We Stand.
Not a great show. But...
Hi, Dan Marceau. So anyway, this is the pajama party, and I am actually, you don't know it, but I'm in my one-piece feeties. And what's really exciting is they fit. They fit. I was like, I put them.
The animal print.
I put them in, and woo, they fit. Now I'm just playing. They fit. I was so happy. So everybody should be happy because my going vegetarian I was never a big eater, but my changing my eating habits since I had the unapologetic vegan on. B, are you a vegan, a vegetarian? One of them?
Nope.
No. It's
but
okay.
I don't eat any.
I don't judge.
Turkey or chicken or fowl. Anything foul, I don't eat.
Well, I don't think any of us should eat anything foul. We shouldn't. But I've changed. Oh, wait, are you coming on? She's in her jammies and flannel robe and wool hat and mittens. Well, yes, because you are very, very conservative with heat, and I don't blame you. I wear a lot of clothes also, in the house. But I don't have to when it gets warm from the wood stove, which seems to heat up the whole place. So what's the weather down there, T-Bone?
Whew. I'm going to take off my shirt.
Oh, please.
Nah,
please. I don't even have a sound for that.
It's up to you to come up with one. I could come up with one, but you get shut off if I did.
Hi, Mike.
I'm showing 65 right now.
Really? Damn. Well, I'll tell you, we're all, I've told you guys, I do the analytics and stuff, and we get a crowd from 40. We have maybe like a percentage younger, but we get a crowd from 40 to like dead. Yeah. But we do.
Dead air.
Yeah. But most of the people that follow us are 55. We're the villages of the Doomosphere.
Oh, come on. Really?
Yeah, this is the right-wing Doomosphere villages. Oh, my God. You know what? When you do a show that's not planned, the stress level is so much less.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Hi, Karen Reese. Oh, Matt says bring on the dancing. No, thank you, babe.
Ask Brian about the stress and stuff like that.
Oh, when later on at 9:00 Eastern, when their show is on Divided We Stand on YouTube.
Oh, Oh, yeah.
How's that? There's a plug. My buddy Brian Weinstein and Divided We Stand. It's hard to find sometimes, but just look for it on YouTube. It is a political talk show. He is definitely he was a Bernie progressive, and he has a unique viewpoint on things that probably a lot of people might not like. Oh, now, okay. Thank you, Kim. I love testing. Now she says turn my mic down a notch. So what it is I'm going to turn the gain down. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Actually, I have to learn. I don't have to be so close to the mic because I have it set different. So Kim, tell me what I sound like now. If I got to be this. They said I could be a.
You still
Yeah.
sounding the same.
Oh, really? Is it too
Yeah.
loud? Do you hear the noise?
Well, you're coming in clearer. I actually got new earbuds, so everything's coming a lot clearer now. So, but I didn't hear no change. Maybe somebody else in the audience heard a change. I didn't hear one.
Wait a minute. Wait. Debbie, the sane progressive, has died, you heard? How did you hear that, Karen? I thought she went back to Russia. No, it's only a joke. Oh, boy, everybody's going to now, everybody's going to jump on me for saying that. Okay, I blew it all up. Oh. She was supposedly, okay, now Kim says a little louder. My God, I can't win for losing. Now it's lower for you, Gary. Okay, now I turn the gain back up. And now I will sit back a little bit. If I sit here, is this about perfect? Today on whose page? Arlene's page. Does everybody remember Debbie the sane? Well, Debbie the sane progressive who was, I don't know if she was sane, insane. She was lucid. She was, everybody liked her a lot. A lot of people in the progressives liked her.
Sounds like now it's Debbie the gone progressive.
Aw.
That's sad.
She hung around with Claudia, and at the time I was friends with Claudia, and Claudia turned into somebody that I didn't know anymore. But she did open her rescue, which I give her so much credit for. Claudia, her animal rescue in Vermont. I just didn't understand why so many people that were on the left turned into Trump supporters, and they may not have been on the left to begin with. B, do you have an idea about that?
I have so many people who I grew up with. Mm-hmm. They were definitely leftists, and they're all Trumpers in our old age. And they were complaining how nobody wants to hang out with them anymore because, they spout this right-wing conspiracy crap.
Oh,
and you lose friends fast when you start,
Well, I had Claudia here. I mean, Karen remembers both of them. But Claudia wrote a book, and she had this dude drive with her cross country, and they came here, and I got her two book signings, and I got her, she stayed at our camp. We used to have a camp not far from here. So, she was different. And, yeah. Yes, Q-Nana level in a way, some of them. Well, more like I'd say Jimmy Dory level. And I don't hide that I don't like Jimmy Dory. And I don't like him because he cherry picks.
Here, same here.
Yeah, he cherry picks.
I don't like him either.
I can't stand him. I'll put you this way. I'd rather go out and buy me a Trump MFT before I listen to Jimmy Dory ever again. Hell, I'll buy 2 of them.
Oh, my God.
You'd be able to have dinner with the president. How he's going to arrange for you to have dinner with Biden? I don't know, but...
Scott says the pandemic changed people's politics. Well, some of them changed before that, but I will agree with you, Scott, and I love you because you're so open-minded and so awesome and wonderful. Scott's really a wonderful person. See, I just can talk about how I feel about Dory because when Jennifer and I do our show, and I do any show, any article we read completely to fruition. We don't cherry pick. And although, I do give my opinion on some things, we don't ram it down people's throats. And we don't do this. We don't leave with our voice going, and, that inflection upwards like Chucker Carlson does and Laura Ingraham does and Jimmy Dory does. I don't like it. I hate it.
That is nerve wracking.
It's so annoying. Yeah. That is so annoying.
Oh, I'm making Scott blush. Mwah, I love you. Oh, I love everybody. You know that. That's a lie. But a lot of people. That's a lie.
It's confession time with Sandy. Start, dear.
Well, I'm going to I'm taking this down. So I could say anything I want. Yeah. Well, wait. Why? NAFTA, wage stagnation, opioids. Well, I'm going to argue about opioids too. Fossil fuels, fracking, that's the wrong name. It's not opioids. It's illicit, illegal fentanyl, heroin, and other drugs. Opioids start for someone, but as a chronic pain patient, that's a lot of crap. And his name is Dr. Kolodny, is a corrupt CDC official who owns a string of rehabs and became the director of that prop. They are very angry because they're going to lose their gravy train if they can't funnel everybody into rehab treatment facilities, even people who are not drug addicts, who use opioids to control chronic pain and have a fucking life. So look up Kolodny. I had even started a channel about this whole thing because I have been through, all right, you want me to rant? I've been through hell in my life with pain, with surgery, with crooked doctor, with so much bullshit that they want, they want to take away everything. They want to kill us, really. And that's not a conspiracy. I've been through this. Oh,
preach,
boy.
Sandy, preach.
Ooh, we got one more person. We got... Okay, let me see if I can assign him to number 3. All right, let's see how long it takes Rollins Switch to join us. I assigned him to number 3. Let's see how long it takes me to get him up.
How many people can we fit into the short bus this evening?
4 on this, but I don't see him. It says he's in the green room. I assigned him.
Hiding.
Well, I assigned him to number 3, but that's weird. Let me see if I can. All right, select all. Does that help? I'm trying. Nope. What happened to T-Bone? See?
I don't know. What happened to me?
Now it's only me. Hello. Okay, wait. I'm going to bring everybody back somehow. Let's bring
Congratulations, you went into the woods with
No, now it's everything is so there's a lot of problems with my software. It's not funny. Let's get
the names are still there.
I know. But why are you not coming back? Okay. Okay, she's coming back. But she's not coming back. Now but that's a overlay. You see?
Say something, B. B, say
no,
something.
I'm here.
Yeah, but it's an overlay. It's not the way I had it before. You know what? Let's try these. Wait a minute. I'm going to try something different. Let's see how many. Let's see how I hear you. Let's see what happens if I put up. We got back to.
There you go.
This is.
Back.
It's like an evening at DWS. You don't know where you're going to be from one moment to the next.
I know what's wrong.
Next moment, you're gone.
I know what's wrong. Okay, I know how to get him in.
Hey,
hello.
Hey.
Okay, let me get his.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but I just learned the issue now with this, so that was good. I earned the issue that when there is multiple guests, I actually have to just keep adding them to the left and take off all the names.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm going to take off all the names.
You still got one more on the screen to take off.
Okay, let's see if I can get it off. Okay, it's called Click the X. Okay, it went away.
There you go.
So how are you, Mr. Rollins Switch? That only took me, a year to learn that it was not Rollins Witch?
I'm hearing voices all over the place.
Really? Is that is that a problem? Ooh, he's hearing voices.
You
Like,
can actually hear me?
yeah. Tell us about,
If,
yeah. Can everybody
if
hear
you
him?
if you're
I
hearing
can hear.
voices, just up the dosage on the medication. You'll be fine.
All right. I am going to look at seeing if I can. There's one more thing I want to do while I'm testing you, and that is see if I can find the. Oh, here it is, all the way over here. All right, colors. Now let's see if we can play with Mr. Rollins, switch, not witch. So how are you? No, I'm fixing your color. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. I'm going to.
Okay, I'm doing pretty good. I was crawling around in front of my car all day.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, what happened to it? Or did you tell me and I didn't pay attention to an email? What? What
Yeah.
happened? All right. So Earl just asked where Jennifer is, and Jennifer comes with me on Fridays. And if she saw it, she needs a day off. Yeah. Wait a minute. Gary says it's just getting I know how the software works. It's figuring how the programmer thinks. Yes, and I'm not a programmer. Thank you. No, Jennifer is. She's everything. She's very, very amazing. But she has a very crazy schedule and she needs a rest. She doesn't need to be testing with me because every time the stream screws up, she has to sit there while I incessantly talk. And I don't.
Yesterday she couldn't speak at all.
No. And we figured out what it was. It was hygiene. It was Jennifer. She got a new computer, new stuff, and she had it plugged in, and it was fine. And then we went live, and something happened where after we went off, she unplugged it and replugged it, and everything worked. So next time we know she could just.
So it was her that messed up.
Don't say that.
Her.
Shh. It doesn't matter. It's now we know that next time when this happens, all she has to do is unplug and replug right when we're doing it, and it fixes it right away, live.
God, how many times I've heard that in my life?
Well, we don't have to. I don't want her to feel bad. It was like so stupid. And wait, I'm playing with things. I'm just putting that.
Hold on here.
What?
Why would she feel bad though?
Because I incessantly blab when things go wrong while we're doing a live stream, and she is the consummate professional. Do you understand? Yes. Leave her alone. We're done.
I find that hard to believe.
She's the consummate professional. She's my sister. I love her. And okay, Jean, what is the theme tonight? Did you see the thumbnail? Let me see if I could get it up. Get it up. Let's get it up. Let me see if I can bring it up. I'll show you the thumbnail, and then you'll know what the theme is. Well, first of all, I'm going to bring it. Testing.
1, 2, 3.
There's the theme.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
That's it.
Yeah, I wish my hair was that long. I don't hang upside down very often. All right, so that's the theme, Jean. We were testing. Yes, Jennifer is my most excellent partner. And we have another person that wants to come in. Now, the problem is with this is that it's Jim. I don't know if we can do more than 4. We can try as a test.
Okay.
And let's see what happens. And
I'll go and Jim
Well, wait.
can come in.
Wait.
Hey.
Oh no, we're able
Yeah.
to we're able to do this, but where's your face?
My camera is not working properly.
Oh.
Shadow dude.
I could just turn a light on myself, but I'm
Yeah.
not pretty.
It's dark
I'm not
Jim.
pretty.
What a-
I'm
no,
warning
no.
you.
Stop it.
I'm not pretty. I'm warning you.
Okay, Jim. Which Jim are you? So I can.
I'm Bim Jim.
Hi, Bim Jim. Hi, hon. Welcome. This is so exciting. Bim
Yeah.
Jim. Oh my gosh, this is so
There he is.
cool. I love you
Yeah.
you are one of those that does challenge me, but you always challenge in a most awesome way. You're not obnoxious. You are not ever rude, and I like that.
Yeah, I'm an engineer and I'm very serious about climate change and the environment and all that. Eh? Been doing environmental engineering for like 40 years. 40 years, yeah. So yeah, well, I try. What I do this, I try to think in the scientific method, in the method, right?
Yes.
Which means you have to, if you're going to propose a hypothesis, it has to be a good one. And then if you challenge a hypothesis, your challenge has to be a good one, and so on. It's just a method, eh? It's the way I think, kind of think in the method all the time.
Keep
But
talking, eh? I
I've
love
been,
it.
well, I started with Paul Beckwith way back. I sent him back when he was begging for money. He was so damn poor. He
Way
had,
back.
oh yeah, years ago, and he only had like, a couple hundred people watching him, and he was begging for money. So my father left me some money, so I sent him a few hundred
Few
bucks to
bucks.
Paul.
Well,
Paul.
that
So
was
I think,
nice.
I think he probably remembers me from way back then, eh? Yeah,
Oh, he left you some
and he's an
money.
my dad did, yeah. Well, and Paul Beckwith is an engineer, right? He
Yes.
has a double master's in engineering, and I'm an engineer, right? So, engineering, and I've given a lecture on that very subject right there, and it's kind of important to understand. And this is why I say put the engineers in charge. We'll fix all this shit real quick.
Well,
Are
does
are we
that
allowed to
mean
swear?
I don't give a fuck what you say? I'm deleting this anyway, or I'm going to edit it.
Fantastic. Fabulous.
You can swear, you
Uh,
can say whatever you want because I might edit it, but I swear like a fucking truck driver sometimes.
very good.
And then
Very
there's
good.
nights that Jennifer and I both fucking swear. So
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah. I'm a country boy. Country boy.
You're a Canadian country boy.
Yes, I live in a trailer park, like well, a lot of
Canadian?
Canadians live in trailer parks, but
Yeah.
we try to hide that. But yeah, that's where I live. I don't
You
care.
know what? You shouldn't care. No one should be ashamed of where they live if that's what you could afford. Oh, Singing
Oh,
Way said the stream went out and came back. You didn't see the video I put up with the money on it? All right, so that's another thing then. If you didn't see the money, then all right. Karen, we'll see you later. Love you. Love you. All right. So tell me
Bye, Karen.
if you guys saw the money or not. Because if you didn't, I put
I
on.
saw the money.
Oh, you did. All right, we'll do it again and see if it works.
I haven't seen money in most of my.
Yeah, well, I don't have it either. Oh, Lord. All right, Jim, and let's see, who can I pair up? All right,
Looks
I'm
like
going
a
to pair
typical
up.
bill for me. Oh,
It did. Let's pair up Jim and T-Bone first. What would
T-Bone.
yeah, T-Bone, you've never met each other. T-Bone does an amazing channel. He has political commentary on only the way T-Bone can do it, and his videography and graphics and the way he does his work has oh, no sound when the money's on. Okay, that's good to know. All right. That's what I needed to know. Thank you, Gary. T-Bone has inspired me to do better and learn more and push myself in the.
Oh, you've always got to push yourself. I think that's where you got into problems of losing sound. You push yourself too far, but you always got to push yourself. Me personally, on my channel,
okay,
I just do
Sandy.
what
I'm going to
I
head
just
down to
do
the
what the
lake.
voices
Wait,
say.
wait. Where are you going, Jim?
I'm
You.
not going anywhere.
Oh, who said they were leaving?
I am.
Oh, you're.
Switch.
Oh,
We didn't even give you. Okay, before you leave, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself?
About me?
Yeah, just a little bit for those who don't know you.
Where do you want me to start?
Your name? Is it?
Roland Switch,
It's Roland
otherwise
Switch.
known as Alan.
Alan, there you go. That's what I wanted to hear. This is Alan.
Yeah.
He's my buddy. He's
Well,
actually visited up here, and he's joined the visitors of the Casa Environmental Coffee House Homestead, and which is amazing. B, when are you coming?
Oh, just invite me. I'll be there. I'm free
Yeah.
all winter.
It's an open invite to people that I know are safe and amazing.
I'm an ex-scientist, mostly in chemistry.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
you're certainly interesting, and he likes trains, and it reminded me of my dad, who was a train nut and locomotives in particular. So very cool. All right, well, if you're going to take a walk, maybe someone else will come in, and we can.
Well, I'm going to go down to the lake,
Okay.
and I will see you later. But I just would like to make sure everybody watches the skies and watches the birds.
Yes.
Where are you from? What lake?
What lake?
Mm-hmm.
Silver Lake.
Yeah, you're both from the same state, actually, B.
Oh,
If you
Silver Lake.
if you see me putting this on because I
I'm
have
going to
a
head out.
dry problem. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Al. Thank you for coming. Okay. Now we have room for someone else if you'd like to come in. That would be wonderful. Hi, Mark. Hello, Mark. Hello, Mark. Mark loves my cat Seven by the pictures. Mark lives in Oregon, not far from my older brother. And my older brother's actually going to be live. They are live streaming the Wow Hall event Christmas party from Eugene, Oregon tonight. And I could put the, after we get off here, I could put the link up if anybody's interested in Eugene, Oregon music from the Wow Hall. So, all right, come on, someone, come in. Let's try. You've got you guys have the link, and I did pin it to the top. And Gene said,
Ooh,
yeah,
the anticipation.
yeah, but I can't fix. Boy, there's so much you have to learn on this crap. I can't fix. I don't know how to make. I can't even see T-Bone on my. There's a little bar that has all the faces that are on, and only 3 of them are on: Jim, B, and me, and that's really weird too. So there's.
You still got an empty space showing on the screen.
No kidding. That's why I'm asking somebody else to come in. I don't know how to get rid of the empty space. It's no, it's really weird. It's really
Oh my
weird.
God.
I got ideas, but I'm not going to say them out loud.
Okay, I'm working on it. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can. I don't want. All right, I'm going to add everybody back in, like myself. Okay, let's see.
Kim, are you okay?
This was a test stream after all.
Ooh.
We've got Bim on. Okay, let's see. Add to the left, add to the left, add to the left, and me add to the right. All right, let's see what's going on. Now I just got to get T-Bone. Yeah, I got to get T-Bone back in.
This is
Add to the
wild.
left.
It's wild. It is wild. It's a little
Hey,
Oh, crap.
notchy. It's a little notchy. But I've been doing this now, learning for years. What do you have to do to come on live, Gary? I put a link at the top. It's pinned at the top of the chat. You should
Come on, Gary.
You should see it, and it is. Let me see. I linked it to the live stream at the top, and all you have to do is click that on and have a camera on you, and I could try to add you in, and that would be cool.
Clickety, clickety, slidey, slidey.
Now Jim looks better on the right side for some reason.
I just need more light. That's
Okay, let me see if I
my
can.
light.
I'm going to adjust. I'm going to try to adjust your light over here, and
Nice
see.
side profile there, Jim.
Well, I watch my big TV. My laptop's over here, right? And I'm watching my big TV.
Oh,
Oh,
it
you're
works out
looking at
great,
all of
man.
us on there.
I
All
don't
right.
care if you see my face or not. I couldn't care less.
Oh, I'm fixing it.
I don't give a shit.
All right. I'm fixed. There, we can definitely see your face.
Woo!
Woo! Okay, we can see your face. So I adjusted your, the software. Unless I wanted to spend a shit boatload of money on all kinds of things, like T-Bone, Brian has Loop Deck, right?
Yeah.
But he's always having audio problems. I don't have Loop Deck. I don't have audio problems.
Oh, you trying to remind me he has audio problems?
I know.
We went through that. We went through that spiel for a while about audio, and I kept asking him. I said, "Hey, how's the audio in this?" Oh, like you're in the next room. I'm like, how far down the block is that room? It was always audio problems. I mean, he tries.
But he
does a
has
good job,
Loop Deck, and I don't know. Well, Gary, you are red. I don't know. I don't want to get Loop Deck. And
Hey,
There he
Gary.
is.
there you are. Welcome,
Hi, Gary.
wait.
Oh,
No.
what'd you do?
He disconnected himself. We'll get him back in. He'll come back. Come back, Gary. Come back. Tim. Hi, Tim. You guys know Tim, don't you? Tim, go to his channel. Tim was my inspiration before you, T-Bone, as far as videos. And I remember I used to ask Tim, what do you do and how do you do it? And he's so like, mellow. He'd just say, "Oh, I just do it." He just does it. So I know that Tim knows I've been working hard because it's been 5 years, Come on, where's Gary? Gary, come back. I love you, Tim, and I love your videos. And he highlights Guy McPherson, and he does a really good job of it. But he completely, Tim was like, well, what do I call you, Tim? My mentor, my muse, my something.
Your
I have
inspiration.
my inspiration. There you go, B. There you go. She's a good girl.
He's delighted. at the end of the
Sarah,
tunnel.
Sarah, is it okay if, he turned his computer off. Well, you better get it back on. Sarah, can I tell them
What
who
the
you
hell,
are?
Gary?
Sarah is, are you, let me see if I can pull up who you are on Twitter and show you, because I had Twitter on earlier, and I'll show you guys where you can find Sarah, because she's amazing, and I'm sure it's you. And I actually did have, I know where I'll get it. I got it right here set up on my other. I use Brave. I use this software called Brave on, wow, that's not working. Where the hell is Brave? That's Chrome. I don't want Chrome. Well, I guess something's not working. I'm going to pull up Twitter, and I'm going to show you guys. Talk amongst you while I'm blabbing, getting this up. Talk amongst you. It's not all about me.
Talk about what?
Whatever you want.
It's going to get cold here.
How
Next few
cold?
days.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
It's going to get
Yeah.
cold.
That's
So
what
yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
weather.
show.
So the weather's going to go down here, the cold, and so I got my furnace run. I made my own furnace last summer, because the power went out. Power went out last year. I didn't like being cold, so I made my own furnace in the summer, installed it, and it's working right now. It works great,
Okay.
and it just sips the propane, just a little bit of propane, so it's working good.
Do you like propane?
I prefer propane. I have a chimney for it and the whole deal, eh? Yeah, I like propane. Yeah. Wood's too much work, too
Well,
hard work, eh?
I do it, but I don't cut it. I just have my friends bring it.
Ah,
And they
I
have,
don't have those kind of friends.
well, they have a farm. They help me. They have a farm. And then I have other people. Here she is.
I have the same. They bring it and they stack it, and all I do is bring it in and burn it.
All right.
Is these the Amish people next door you talking about?
No, me, Debbie. No, this is my buddies, Debbie and Max, who have a farm. And I'm going to just show you on Twitter who, this is Sarah. This is Doomer Girl News. And she does a lot of excellent work on Twitter, sharing the plight. And this one today, I'll show you. From Russia with Love, coldest Christmas in years, widespread freeze into South Texas, sub-zero temperatures from Rockies to Plains, major spike in heating demand. Thank you for being with us. Sarah, should I try to get you in? Let me see if I could get her in. Did she join? She did join, right? All right, just a second.
Only you can tell us that.
I know. Let me see if I got her in here. Or is she just in the chat? Let me see. Oh, I don't know. Oh, my goodness. It's always something. But at least you all know that this is a test. And that's why my neck doesn't hurt as much. Sarah, are you here? Is she here? I hope I didn't, mess her up with this.
Sarah, come to the light,
Sarah. We need her. She's got a great Twitter thing. So, she's there. Well, thank you. As long as you're not upset that I showed your Twitter space. And I'll say one thing about Twitter right now. I have blocked Elon Musk. I don't look at him. I don't care. We have a really little group of like-minded, wonderful echo chamber people on Twitter. And I'm not going to leave unless it gets, horrible, really horrible.
You're going to delete the stream afterwards, right?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck Elon Musk.
Fuck Elon Musk.
I'm not on
Fuck.
Twitter, so
You're probably going to live till 100.
Fuck Elon Musk until he tears up.
Yeah, I feel like this. This is to Elon Musk.
That's it.
Yeah. There you go, Elon. No, I honestly think Elon is a huge distraction. And because they all know the climate crisis is way worse. And they, he's creating a huge distraction. What can I say? And I don't know if I'm being conspiratorially minded, but I do think that it is a big problem that he's doing this kind of behavior. And, oh no, why wouldn't it connect? The link or your laptop or your computer? Because we saw you looked great. So why don't you try it again? Turn your computer off and turn it back on.
Add more cowbell. You'll be fine.
F5.
Sarah's always tweeting shit about him. That's because you're younger.
He'll get rid of you.
Yeah, she's younger.
Free speech.
She's younger. She can handle it. She's younger. I just completely want to tell him to go fuck off. But he won't even see my tweet. We're just, So they know.
Small.
Yeah, Tim, they know. It's just a place they don't go to mentally. But they're still trying to distract us. And they are.
Everything is a distraction because they don't want you working on what the problems are. And they don't want you seeing that they are not working on what the problems are.
But B, Hunter Biden's laptop.
I know, his dick pics. We all have to see them.
Oh, God.
None of us have ever seen a penis.
Smoking crack.
That reminds me. Okay.
You haven't seen a penis? Look, you see Elon Musk. There's a penis right there.
I've seen Ted Cruz, so I guess I've seen a big dick.
Okay, I gotta bring on Elliot.
Yeah, but with Ted Cruz, you seen a dick without balls.
Yeah, really.
A ballless dick.
He's so disgusting. All right,
He's gross.
I'm going to bring back on this. Okay, Twitter, because this is Elliot Jacobson, who we've interviewed, and Elliot asked, his poll today was inspired by at real Phil Hendry, and if that's who I think it is. Well, anyway, there's nothing specific about Twitter polls. I could ask,
Jesus.
do you think
Hang in there.
you are right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so here it is. Do you think Elon Musk has a small penis? 8 million would say yes, and only one, you, meaning Elon, would say no, it's asinine. So here's his poll. Do you think Elon Musk has a small penis? Yes, 87, and no, 13.
Oh my God.
And I think
People are actually polling this?
well, this is Elliot. Elliot is in our Twitter community. Elliot is actually the scientist he's the mathematician scientist that does a lot of stuff, but you can have fun.
You can have fun, but it still don't add up.
Why? After I saw Elon's body in a bathing suit, I knew he had a small dick. I'm sorry.
I roasted Elon on my channel for a while, and I figured, that's enough.
Oh my God.
All the money he dumped on that, and didn't put nothing towards the environment. Not a single dime. Again, fuck Elon.
Fuck Elon. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just give him the go ask Alice treatment again. Fuck you. Because I'm actually gonna delete this. If I can make something out of it, I will. So Bim Jim, what do you think about good old Elon?
Well, I've been holding us back, but I made a comment about Elon Musk on a live stream, and they have the chat on the side there.
Yeah.
And I said Elon must be using reverse engineered anti-gravity technology. And one of the admins answered back, says, "Shh, don't say that. You can't say that." But if you look at his rocket ship there that he sends up, that thing, that couldn't fly. I don't see how it can fly. It just, it's ridiculous. It's like a cartoon rocket ship or something from the 1930s.
I
How
agree.
the hell does that thing fly? So I figure, well, he's got anti-grav technology from the aliens, right? That's how he's doing that. And anyway, I'm kind of into the alien stuff quite a bit myself.
Ooh, so is Gary. I think Gary Ballard. He likes. Well, maybe it's not alien stuff, but cool. Keep going. Interrupt.
Well, you know how some people say they're doing God's work or something like that,
Uh-huh.
I don't have a religion, so but I work for free, right? I've always worked for free, and stuff comes to me. I mean, somebody gave me a car. I got a free computer. I got another free computer. I got a free camera. I got another free camera. I get large amounts of money for food and stuff because I was on a disability pension. I was working for the Green Party. I was working for the local Native tribe. I was working for all the environmental groups locally, doing local environmental engineering work, and so I get his money just kept coming in, and I said, well, and over the years, I put it together that I have been working for the aliens in the same way that some people say they're doing God's work. I'm working for the aliens, right? That's why I work for free, and money comes in, and they saved my life a bunch of times and all this stuff.
They
so
did.
Take it or leave it. But I'm no different in that way. At least philosophically, I'm somewhat similar to a Christian who says I'm doing God's work, And although I'm not a Christian,
very interesting.
I'm doing the aliens' work.
You feel like that?
Take it or leave it.
Well, we don't have enough time to do that, but honest to God, I'm interested in understanding more sometimes. So write to me because the world is interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just do pure science, as well as I know how, and stick to the method and all that stuff.
Well, scientific method. What else are you going to stick to? The Republican method? I'm sure you're not going to do that.
Say it right.
Rethuglican. Rethuglacon. You know, the Democrats sometimes ain't much better, but I would much rather have certain Democrats in office. Not all, certain. But I do firmly think that our military industrial complex has a bit of the since we're using sexual apparatus, they got us behind, reach up under the balls and squeeze any politician. Ouch. Any politician. Okay, wait. Oh no. I'm being myself. I'm just being crazy. Trump has tiny hands. All right, so what's okay, Casey. Hi, Casey. Casey has a show also on YouTube. Hi, Tim. Great to see you here. You made an amazing video with an interview I did with Guy. I wish it was still on your channel. Your videos are incredible. Thank you, Casey and Tim. It's wonderful to have you both with us. It is. It is. All right, so now we know about aliens. So tell us about you a little bit more, T-Bone.
Oh, I'm over here in pain right now. I'm still trying to get over the ball squeezing thing.
Stop talking about my balls.
Yes, I have leopard skin on. Scott, you weren't here before. These are my onesies. But you don't ever get to really see because I have I always wear my back brace. They're my onesies and they fit. So I have to tell I was telling everybody, the unapologetic vegan, that ever since her show, I changed some things even more. And oh boy. Yes.
You've been awful quiet, dear.
Yes, Bee's turn.
I have no idea what to say anymore.
Oh, yes, you do.
You a ball excuse, so go.
Come on, I'll even give you some. Let's see. I'll give her some music. Would you like to talk to
We
the
should
music?
talk water conservation.
Water conservation? Okay, let's talk water conservation.
There you go.
Because we're in trouble.
Yes,
Serious trouble. I
we're
was reading in one of the magazines that my husband always gets in.
Mm-hmm.
There are these little like diodes, and they live in rivers, and they make oxygen. Like 45% of the world's oxygen come from these little organisms that live in these rivers, and they're dying.
They're dying.
They're not reproducing, and they're disappearing. That's a lot of oxygen.
So, what scientists are working on this issue?
All of them.
All of them.
But there's a lot going on. Much more in Europe than here.
Okay.
But there are some here.
Sounds like it would be a good show.
Yeah. At least something that people should know about.
Okay.
Because I don't know what we'll do without. I don't know how we actually exist without oxygen.
We don't.
Right.
We don't.
And a lot of other organisms don't either.
Okay, I'm going to add, see if she comes in. All right, she's not, but I'm going to add her to the
Methane-based
list.
atmosphere? Oh, we can't live here then.
Hello, darling. We've got Singing Way with us. Singing Way.
Hello.
Well, she came in right in time with the water conversation. I'm sure you look great. Wow, your camera's good. We don't even have to.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
I'm experiencing a little delay though.
It's very common with live streams, and yeah, it is. Your camera's wonderful. You look fabulous. You look beautiful. Marvelous. Marvelous, dear, marvelous. You look marvelous. So welcome, and tell us about yourself, my dear. If I don't know if you want to disclose your first name, so we'll just call you Singing Way.
Singing Way.
Ooh.
La, 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 la.
This might be a good opportunity to see if I can screen share so I could lead the En-ROADS workshop we talked about.
Oh, tonight on this?
No, I just mean try it. To see if it would
let's
work.
try. Well, let's see.
Go for it.
I would have to give you the ability to screen share, and let's see. I have to figure out how to do that. I've not. Antonio wanted me to learn how to do that, and okay. So I've got you on, and I always told him I'll learn how to do it, and guess what? It's not like I have. So what does it say on what you're looking at?
It said I just screen shared.
It
says
did.
screen share. Did I?
I have to see where it is. Up, yep. But where is
Did
it?
it work?
Yep. We've got it, but it's too small. But it's
Okay.
on. But if it was just me and you, we could. So it works.
Okay, let me see if it moves though.
Okay.
This
This is great. It works. It works. It works.
So here, this over here is the temperature of the planet in 80 years. If we do nothing, oh gosh, I'm getting lots of echoes and repeats. Is that normal?
No. So I don't know what's going on. I'm going to
I
try to
don't hear
see.
any.
I
The
wanna
the first time I live streamed with you, Sandy, it was real bad. I
Oh, yeah.
understand what she's saying.
The echo, are you hearing the echo or am I just hearing it?
I think it's
That's
just
you.
you. I don't hear an echo.
Okay,
Okay.
you might hear an echo because you have your stream on, and maybe you're hearing your stream?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
All right.
got to be it.
Yeah. Because I always have to turn off the volume. And I'm trying to see how that looks large.
Testing
So-
for echo.
Yeah.
Echo.
Hang on a second. And okay. It'll work. It will work. If you come on,
Okay.
it will work. So if it's just two of us, then you'll see the screen sharing will work. And Antonio's going to be so happy. Oh, she left. What happened? We lost her. I know I didn't take you off.
Hey,
She'll figure it out. She'll
You need
figure
to
it
be
out.
you need to be a magician. You made a lot of people disappear this evening.
And I didn't even try.
I know. That's what's so fabulous about you, dear. You don't even
I'm
have to
gonna
try
have to
it.
bow out.
You do.
Yeah, my dog needs me.
Okay. Any parting wisdom, and then I'll bring back in.
I have no wisdom.
Oh, stop.
Just be well.
Oh, my grandfather
safe.
used to say that. Be well. All right. Let me get her back in,
safe.
and you're gonna be leaving. So
Yeah, I am.
I love that you did this.
Oh,
And I love you.
send me
Thank
your,
you.
Email me your address.
Aw, I'm not sending Christmas cards to anybody, so you don't have to send one to
I
me.
don't do Christmas cards.
Okay.
but Email you.
I'll send
Email
it.
me your address.
I'll send it. I absolutely
And
will
take
send
care,
it.
everyone.
Hey, mwah.
Merry capitalism.
Merry capitalism. All right, let's get some more music on. I'm going to
Happy
get some different.
Corporation Day.
Let's see. Oh, Corporation Day. Is that real?
No, I just made that up.
She made it up. That was good. That was good. Mendy is here. Hi, Mendy. Hello, Mendy. Mendy's another Tim fan. See, Tim, aren't you happy that you're here? So you could get all these. Oh, my goodness. So now we've got an empty space and we have somebody else. So let's see. Add left and let's squish another person in. Gary came back, but now he didn't end up in the middle, in the bottom. Isn't that weird?
Don't touch nothing, Gary. You're there. Don't touch nothing.
I fixed it, so now we're all in. Hi, Gary. So let us hear your voice, Gary.
Hear me?
Yeah.
Can you
Hi.
hear me?
Yes, we can. Hi, Gary. So what's going on, Gary?
Hey, Gary.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hey, Gary.
Welcome to Environmental Coffee House. So what's going on? Would you like to talk to us and tell us
Hey,
who you are?
T-Bone.
Who are you?
Hi, everybody.
Tell us about you.
Yeah,
Come on,
what do you
Gare.
want to know?
Well, what do you want to tell? What are you into? We heard that Bim Jim is into alien life. Let's
Okay,
hear what you're into.
I was,
Gary's getting feedback.
Yeah,
I'm
Gary,
listening to
turn
you
down
guys.
the sound completely on your live stream. Not on us. Turn down your sound so you don't hear yourself or hear us on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. What
Now I
happened to me
can't hear you though.
when I clicked on the YouTube, it opened another window,
Oh, it
and then I
did?
had both windows going at once, talking.
Oh, yeah.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. I just don't want you to hear, lots of yeah. Mendy. So good to have Mendy
Yeah, the
with us.
delay is a little weird.
It is weird.
It's better if you close as many windows as you can.
I'm going to work on the delay. I think it is in, and Bila, you're here with me. I think it is in, it's in my settings, and there's some way I can try to work on delay, but it's hard because I go through so many layers. So if you go through, you set it up on Ecamm, then that goes through Restream, and Restream is going other
I'm
places.
listening to everybody at the same time.
How could you be doing that?
Is it repeating?
Make
Mine
sure.
was- yeah.
I know you want to look at the chat, but you have to make sure that your YouTube or Facebook or whatever you're on, the volume is all the way down on that.
I'm on.
And-
Okay.
And that you can hear through the.
All right, I got the sound off completely, but now I can't hear anybody.
Okay.
I don't have an earplug.
But you should.
Close the other window. Like I closed my YouTube window.
Yeah, there were
Yeah.
it opens two windows when you get accepted.
You may not want to look at the chat. You may not be able to look at the chat.
Yeah,
But if
close
you.
the
I don't
YouTube
have
window.
the chat.
Close the YouTube window.
Okay, then close the YouTube window and listen to us through the green. You're in Ecamm Live, so you should be able to listen right through the software.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Patty says she never knows what to say about the question. Tell us about yourself. Well, obviously, I never have a dearth of things to say, huh?
Well, I'm ready. I'm ready when you again. I think my sound is better now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm a reference librarian in Ohio, and I'm a climate educator. I've been doing that about 8 years. I cut my hours at work. I live on less money just so I can dedicate half my time to climate educating the public about climate change.
Which
And-
is, yeah, we'll
and-
give you the applause if I can find it because it's not in my it's not in my stream deck. Okay.
Oh, good. Pause is gone.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
That's
Sound like you're at a
wonderful.
strip club.
No,
So-
I'll
So
change
Inroads-
the music.
Inroads is one of the tools that I use to educate people, and it can also be done as a game. So I thought it would be fun to do this as a game sometime on your show. People could just jump in and identify themselves as part of different teams, and then they could answer as those stakeholder groups.
Wow.
So
Wow,
some
that's awesome.
people play clean tech, some people play conventional energy. I can assign it like by your birthday or something, by your birth month.
Wow.
You know?
This is
And
great
then-
stuff.
And then, so as you can see, I don't know if, I guess you can't see, it's too small, but what we do is we move actions that humans can take. For instance, here's deforestation. We're going to stop deforestation. And it shows you how much impact that has on the temperature of the planet in 80 years.
Wow.
If it was done everywhere. And here, let's plant a lot of trees and we'll see what other impact we can have. Okay.
Amazing. That's
Over here,
awesome. And
Put
I
a
also
tax-
I also know you, from Facebook. We're Facebook friends, and
Yeah.
so many of us are Facebook friends, so it's not like we can hide who we are to each other, or I don't anyway. I just put up all the cat goddamn pictures, I have no life. I have really no life.
Anyway, that'd be fun to do sometime.
It's wonderful. Yes. I think we should have a game on the channel. I do think that would be awesome.
Okay.
I'm going to bring you on for sure now that we know that this works with you. And your camera's great. Your
Does
color
it
is
make
great.
does the screen get big enough for people to see it?
It will when we are just two of us.
Okay.
And
Okay.
when I do an overlay, if I put it on just the overlay, which I had it set up before, but let me see if it'll show. If I can show the overlay, and we can see just a 2-person overlay. Let me see if it. Yeah, see that? Can you see how it looks? So the big screen would be in the middle, and the two of us would be on the side,
Okay.
just
That
like
would
it is.
work.
Yeah. I mean, I could try it now, but I don't know if it would work. I don't know. I think
Oh,
we'll do that on another test with just you and me, I
okay.
think.
All
Yeah,
right.
that would be great. I'm
Tune
all
in to
about
next Friday when Sandy tests it again.
not with no. That's my show with Jennifer. Hey, Driftless
So
Hermit.
Well, do it Thursday then.
You
so
know, remember, I tell you I suffer and it's really hard. I need time. I can't do this. I can't do a lot of this. I'm surprised I'm actually making it without my neck brace
Push,
on.
push,
I
push.
do. Yeah, well, I took my medication before this, so I could sit.
Let's talk about Sandy's medication.
No, let's not. I already did that.
How many people want to hear about Sandy's medication?
We
I'm
don't.
pretty
no.
sure Xanax is involved here.
No,
somewhere.
Xanax is not involved. Nope.
Oh,
No, I for the most part it's just my pain medicine. I don't take all that other stuff. I don't need it. Sometimes I use cannabis and God knows I grew enough this year. No. I'm just an
Mother
activist.
always said, if you bring it, you have to share it with everyone. So let the sharing begin. We care,
I
so
don't
share.
I don't smoke it now. I don't smoke it cuz I'm trying to Oh my god, Sam. Is this the damn Lawrence Welk show? Everyone here is at least 60 years old. Wonderful, wonderful.
Not
Well, what the
everyone.
fuck do you think, man? I mean, we are what we are, baby. Sam, I have to tell you guys, if you don't know, Sam is my best friend as a male, really. And he's like my brother. I have adopted him. And we really are best friends. And he is going to stay here for 2 weeks while I go to visit my 88-year-old mom in Florida. So everybody should really be grateful that Sam is such a good friend and that a lot of people have little petty arguments, but in the long run, when you find someone that loves you and helps you and is your friend and lives, near you, and I'm so grateful to him, and he will come here and help me. And he knows how messed up I am disability wise, so he'll come up here and help me. So thank you, Sam. I'm really, really happy
When you
that
come into
you're here.
Florida.
I'm coming to Florida on. Oh, Groot says hi. Groot. Hi, Groot. Hi, Groot. What was I going to say? I'm coming from January 5th to the 17th.
Oh, good timing.
Yeah, well, if you're wanting to make up some, if you want to meet me somewhere, I'm sure I could figure it out. Both my brothers are coming, and my mother will be with her 3 children.
Bring the edibles.
I am.
Oh boy, you're gonna
All
be
right.
fun in Florida.
Let's hear from Gary. I'm fun no matter where I
Okay.
am. All right. So tell
Waiting
us.
my turn.
It's your turn.
Gary.
All right. I was a landscape architect and contractor for 32 years. And I played around with ultralights for about 15 years.
Oh, that I didn't know.
I built probably a dozen of them. I sold like 30 of them. We taught people how to fly them.
Damn.
That's awesome.
And I'm an immature senior now.
I think you're in the right place.
You're definitely in the right place.
Yeah.
I had my brain. I had my brain tested. It's 35. My brain is 35 years old. They do that at the optometrist. Yeah, they look in the back of your eye there. They look at your capillaries. And
Okay.
Yeah, actually, yes. Go to the optometrist. and they'll look.
I have. He's never told me that.
Oh, they
I would
showed
have
me a
paid him.
picture.
I would
They
have paid him.
they showed me a picture of the back of my eye, a great big, very clear 4K image of the back of my eye. And the capillaries are really good. They're just pumping blood all over the place, eh? And that's the same as what's going on in your brain, too, eh? So I've got very good brain circulation. I still have a student's card, a valid student's card
Really?
at university. Oh, yeah. And I'm 73.
You
And
are?
yeah, I'm
Wow,
still
you look
taking
good.
courses. Yeah. Yeah, that's the lighting. You see, this why this is why I got my lighting set up. So I don't
Oh,
look so old.
I would
It's
have
a
never
trick.
guessed that.
It's
it's a
that's a trick.
trick. Silly,
I do.
silly.
I've also done stand-up comedy, um,
Oh
stuff like
boy.
that. I've
But
done a lot
Playing
of,
for a treat
lot of
now.
different things. A lot
Well,
of stuff.
can we get a little before? Well, we have to answer a question first. Jean asked, "What's an ultralight? Does it have a motor?" Gary will let you answer that.
Yes, it does. They are two strokes, usually like a snowmobile engine, single cylinder and twin cylinders. To be considered an ultralight, it has to be less than 254 pounds by the FAA.
Okay.
They're usually single seaters and they're built from aluminum tubing and cable supports. And usually they have 3-axis control. Some of them are just two. They have a 5-gallon tank. They usually cruise about 50 miles an hour and they'll fly maybe 30 miles or so.
Wow. So, does it ever scare you, or when you were in them, did you ever get like petrified? I mean, no.
Sometimes in the early days, but as I got more experienced in them, not so much.
Wow, that's really cool. That's
It
really
was a
cool.
lot of fun.
Well, if you're not scared of heights, I can imagine it could be. Some of
Well,
us
the
are
view
scared of
was
heights.
spectacular.
Love it.
Okay, are they like the ones in the movie Flying Home about the geese?
Yes.
Oh,
Or wait a minute, was that with
I think those were gliders. Or
who was that?
hang
Was that
gliders?
with flying with the Canadian geese?
oh, what were they called?
That's the one. Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe
They
she'll
they were trying to get the geese back home.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Actually, I used to fly one just like that in the early days. It was called an Easy Riser. It started out as a fixed wing hang glider
Wow.
that I bought from a guy in California, and then we put motors on them and landing gear on them.
That sounds fascinating, Gary. You're the man of a lot of interesting things, quite frankly.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Well, you did. I mean, and landscaping, and well, you do send me all these like videos that I try, to give it, to be fair, I do try because people send me a lot of stuff. I mean, any one day, oh my gosh, between the emails and all that, you know,
Yeah,
all right, wait a
I
minute.
can
Jean
imagine.
just said those have motors in the movie. So that's how she knows what they are.
Yeah.
And
The first
Tim,
engine we the first engine we put on them was a McCullough go-kart engine. It was about 10 horsepower.
no kidding.
And then I designed a tuned exhaust system for them, and it boosted the power a little bit, quieted it down so it didn't make so much two-stroke noise.
Wow. And Tim said, how did it go without landing gear the first go?
It's your legs. Foot launch, it's called.
And from how high?
No, right from flat ground.
So, okay. But you're landing using your legs.
Yeah,
Oh boy. All right, let's
it's
see.
running.
Jean has a lot of questions. What is the longest distance you went on an ultralight?
Again, it depends upon how many gallons of gas you have. We used to fly to
Direct.
dawn patrols,
Oh,
which is getting up early on Sunday morning and flying to another airport with pancake breakfasts, and everybody flies in from all over, so you get to meet a lot of people.
wow.
Uh,
Was it
30
in
miles or so.
was this in Detroit?
It was in the Michigan area, yeah.
Michigan?
We used to
Yeah.
fly all over the state.
Well, and it was Flintstone style, Tim
Yeah.
said. Flintstone, but of course you didn't have bare feet, or did you?
No, of course not.
No. No, this is cool. And of course, here is, let's see, what is up? Darren said, was this when you were hanging around with the Wright brothers? Because they didn't have, yeah, it sometimes looked like they had feet too. Oh,
Ac-
people are obnoxious sometimes. Darren, you're fine.
Actually, I started out hang gliding off the sand dunes along Lake Michigan in the early 70s.
Wow. That's really
You're
cool.
you're basically hang gliding with a motor with those.
Yeah, yeah.
And
They
what
got
is,
them down here. I've seen them down here flying around. But ain't there a height restriction that they're allowed, airspace on certain heights they could go to?
I don't think there is. A friend of mine once went as high to see the curvature of the Earth.
really?
Oh, okay.
Dang.
Most of the ones I've seen
Uh,
flying down here, I don't see them go maybe as high, maybe 500, 800 feet. I mean, they're flying right low. And
that's
everyone I've seen is flying low.
that's the most fun.
Tim says adrenaline
Not
sports.
down here, it ain't.
He'll never get it. He gets it, but he'll never get it. Adrenaline sports.
Usually, if we were going to go any place, we'd usually cruise around 1,000, 1,200 feet.
It's high enough for
okay.
me. It's high enough for me.
Yeah.
Oops, what? Oops, what?
What's
Oops.
the oops about?
Yeah, probably the adrenaline sports. Oops. Scott just said he didn't think that the ultralights could go that high.
They'll go as high as you want to take them. You don't want to go over 10,000 feet because the oxygen gets thin.
Holy crap. What's the highest you ever went?
4,500.
Wow.
Wow.
I flew around some small clouds one day in the summer.
Well, Gary, we give you a lot of credit. You've probably had more of an exciting life in that regard than a lot of us.
Yeah, I'm more of an adventurous soul, you might say.
And I know you're a workouter guy, and I was a workout queen, gym bunny, and all that. No longer, because everything's broken on me, but I know you still do because you're always telling me to go work out. I think.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Sarah says, that's
you help me.
amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, it is. It is, Gary. I thank you for sharing all that. All right. Well, guys, let's see. We've been an hour and 37 minutes. We have 20 minutes until our friend's show, Divided We Stand, is on. And if anybody wants to join a show with Brian Weinstein, a unique viewpoint, he's definitely a lefty. So any of those people that love Donald Trump, you may not want to come unless you might want to learn something and if you have an open mind. But if you've already bought
Sandy, where do I go to hear it?
the channel's Divided We Stand, and there's a Facebook group called Divided We Stand. And you can find the link by that. You can either watch on Facebook or YouTube. And Brian is knowledgeable in very many things. He's a beautiful person. He's a teacher also. And just a beautiful person. And so is his wife. And all right, Darren, here's our politically incorrect guy. Can fat people fit into those? And why would one want to? I mean, I am one, so I don't think I'd want to.
Not so
Hey,
much.
Darren, go ahead and fit into one, Darren, and get back with us and let us know if that people can fit in.
Yeah, Darren, are you fat? Is it because
Come on, it's confession time, Darren. Give it up.
everybody thinks I'm drinking alcohol, but I'm drinking water with green fizzy in it with seltzer. So don't think that I'm not. And you can see through the cup, see, because of the green screen. Look at
cool.
that. Yeah, it is cool. It's the green, it's the seltzer water and the green fizzy vitamin thing.
That's wild looking.
Yeah.
That's wild looking.
I'm boring though. I don't drink alcohol, so hardly ever anymore. I used to. Oh, I had
I
my
think we
party.
all did, Sandy.
Yeah, yeah. Brian is sharp, Tim says. Yeah, he is. He's sharp and he's lovely. And, if you're open minded and you listen to a plethora of different voices, then you're well schooled. If you stay in an echo chamber, you're not. And the only way you're going to make your decision about whose message you like is to listen to that wide, school of thought, in my opinion, politically even. That's why I
Yeah,
know I'm not a right
you
winger.
gotta you gotta stay out of that cult's personality. It's fun to see what they're up to, and see how many times they can spend $99. But you have to venture out now and then of that zone and see how the others live. It's insane. It's quite comical, but you have to see what they're talking about and what goes on, and I'll give you a broader idea of,
Okay,
where not to be.
I'm trying something while
You
you're
should
talking.
welcome you should
I
welcome the Trumpers over though. I mean, it's free. They ain't got no more money after all those NFTs they bought. So, you know,
They do watch though. I mean, that's why I had in the
well,
beginning of the
yeah.
stream I was talking about the people that were trying to fight with me about you know, about that. All right, so I just set up the Trump movie I made to end this. And I'm not sure. I'm not going to end I'm not going to end it yet. I'm not sure if it'll work. I don't want to play it yet.
Can
So
I
I
share something before you do too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So so if you look out the window, you'll see that night is coming earlier and earlier, and it will continue to come earlier and earlier until the 21st. And
Uh-oh.
so the
Wait,
21st
wait.
will be
Okay. Gotcha.
so the 21st will be the darkest, longest night of the year. And you can, if you turn off your lights in your house and just see how soon the darkness is coming, you can feel how important that was to our ancient ancestors.
Oh.
And how amazing it was that they knew the moment when light began to return, when the day was just a tiny bit longer the next day. And so the 22nd, which is the daylight returns, that's my birthday. Yay.
Oh, yay. Happy
Ah,
birthday when that
Little
happens.
song, which is light is returning. Even though this is the darkest hour, no one can hold back the sun.
You have a
Let's keep
beautiful
it
voice.
burning.
yeah.
Let's keep the light of hope alive. Make safe our journey through the storm.
Absolutely lovely. That's great. I'm going to give you that's also our applause. That's
Hey, get out of here!
great.
What I tell you?
Aw, that's so sweet. Well, who else would like to talk? Because we're going to get off before this, and I'll end with my triggering Trump video that obviously triggered several people.
Okay, I'm going to get off so I can go back to the chat. The chat is just amazing tonight.
It is. Thank you,
It's so fun.
everyone. All right, guys. Well, yes, she had a great voice. And okay. Well, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. And I'm going to end with my 4-minute. I started with, you know who the Good Liars are? T-Bone, you do. You do, Gary?
Yeah.
The Good Liars are wonderful. They do the best.
Oh, they're awesome.
They're hilarious because they go to Trump
Yeah.
rallies and they dress very much the part, or they dress like in suits or whatever and they really have
Yep.
gotten a lot of great footage. So I will
do?
end. Yeah, they do. They're hilarious. They're
Oh,
they're
they are.
they're hilarious. And
Check them out. They're good.
there's nothing better than laughing, and laughing is one of my favorite things. So my favorite things to do is laughing. Bim Jim, I can tell you're a laugher. You said you were a comedian.
Yeah, oh sure. I tell jokes all the time, yeah. Can't help it. Yeah,
Well,
I
man,
did some stand-up comedy. I put on accents and costumes and act out performance art. like
Yeah.
I've done that. I did it until I succeeded, and then I quit and went and did something else. It's very difficult doing stand up. It's very, very difficult. But yeah, I got ovations and all that, and had people laughing and people yelling at me and everything.
Oh, I can imagine it's probably pretty, yeah, also maybe a little stressful sometimes. Well, when you did it. Anyway, like and subscribe, guys. I just put it up. Like and subscribe.
Trivia.
Thank you, Bim. Thank you. It's so
Okay.
nice. It's so nice that you joined us, and Gary and T-Bone. But Bim, I had, it was great to see who you are and what you look like, and you are welcome. And, maybe I should do these kind of shows more often.
You should.
This was
Yep.
fun.
Yeah. And I think we need fun. And I think maybe a once a month open forum like this would be wonderful. And yep, you did it. She did it. Scary, but she got on. Yeah. All right. Jean, I love you. I love you, honey. And Scott and Patty and Kay and BB. She's not with us, but Bila, Mendy. It's just all of you. Thank you so much. Guys, Tim, I'm so happy you were with us. Of course, I love Tim, and he knows it. All right. So I will end with the silly video that triggered so many people. My tiny little channel. All right, guys.
That was a
Bye.
great video,
We'll
Sandy.
see you.
Bye.
We'll see you on Divided We Stand.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Night.
6 years ago, Donald Trump started a movement.
We will make America great again. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
He brought this country together.
You also had people that were very fine people on both sides.
He brought class and respect back to Washington.
I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
Losing is never easy. Not for me, it's not.
CNN projects Joseph R. Biden Jr. is elected the 46th president of the United States.
We will never concede. And we're going to the Capitol.
In 2024, he's going to do it again and lose the popular vote for the third consecutive time. In 2024, the loser loses again.
If I lose to him, I don't know what I'm going to do. I will never speak to you again.
Trump 2024. The loser loses again.
Okay, that was the Good Liars. This is me.